Proverbs 2, verse 4. If you look for wisdom as for silver and search for it as for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. A few years ago, I was in the market to buy a car. I wanted a Jeep Wrangler. I'd been wanting it for over 10 years, and I just wanted to take the doors and the roof off and cruise around when the weather was nice. So for over 10 years, I saved up, and finally a few years ago got to the place online where my car was getting ready to die, and so I began to search for it, Googling different dealerships and people that sold Jeep Wranglers in my area. Now, something interesting happened. In the days and weeks after that first initial online search, it seemed like every website that I ever visited had advertisements at the top and in the margins, and they were all Jeep Wranglers. Car dealerships that wanted to buy my old car and sell me the car that I had searched for. As I was on my phone looking at Instagram and scrolling social media, ads would pop up, all of them selling Jeep Wranglers. It wasn't long before any time I was driving around downtown and in the area here that I live in, all I could see was the amount of Jeep Wranglers that were riding around on the road. Oh, man, I'm seeing these things everywhere. King Solomon tells his boys that's how wisdom works. Once you recognize it and define it, once you see what it really is, you'll begin to see it more and more. See, it's easier to spot wisdom wherever you are once you see it the first time. If you look for it and you search for it, Solomon says, you'll find it. You'll begin to see it everywhere. Verse 6, for the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He holds success in store for the upright. He is a shield to those whose walk is blameless. For he guards the course of the just and protects the way of his faithful ones. Well, ended up getting my Jeep, and I love it. I was driving around the other day, and there's a lot of construction going on the side of town where I live in, and I'm coming on a road, and I see in the road in front of me a construction worker, a flagman, with a hard hat on, big pair of sunglasses, and holding a sign on a post that says stop as he stood in the lane that I was approaching. Well, I didn't see anything coming the other way, and hardly anybody was behind me either. As I saw that guy leaning on the post, I couldn't see his eyes because of the sunglasses. I initially thought, hey, this guy might be standing up sleeping. I don't even know if he knows that he's there and is holding the sign up. But as I edged closer to him and he realized I was coming towards him, he began to wave the stop sign back and forth, telling me to stop. I looked ahead of the road and I still didn't see anything. Why am I having to stop? Everything looks clear. After about 30 seconds of idling in front of this guy, all of a sudden I see it. A caravan of cars coming in my direction in the one lane that was open. If I hadn't listened to the guy that was holding the sign, then I would have drove right into that line of cars head on. I didn't see it. Now, how did he see it? Well, he was on the radio with the guy on the other end. He knew something that I didn't know. He knew there was a dangerous zone around the corner that I didn't know I was heading into. Through wisdom, God does the same for us. This verse says he guards the course of the just and protects the way of the faithful ones. See, wisdom keeps you on the right path. It protects you from the unforeseen pitfalls along the way, things that you might not even know are coming. So the next time you're driving your dream car and you see a flag man holding a sign, wisdom says you might want to stop, because there might be something coming around the corner that you don't see, but that God is actually trying to protect you one as he guards your path and protects you from things that you can't yet see. Proverbs chapter 2.